Good morning, folks. We are back with you. I played the golf game for the first time in a couple of months this morning. I shot a 61, but I was spraying the ball all over the place, playing with Ricky Fowler. And so I'm going to try something else here. I think we're going to go to PGA West and see what we can do. See who that is, because I don't remember. Playing from the black today.
Today's coverage brought to you by EA Sports and the PGA Tour. Frank, what should the golfers be looking out for today?
Going to have to play well from tee to green for a start. That's where most of the problem is. It sets up beautifully for what we call a second shot golf course, providing you can get the ball in play. You will get rewarded for good iron play around here. The reason why is because when you miss, you're penalized.
Now down to the first, about 445 yards, par 4.
When you first look at this opening tee shot, Rich, it looks like you just did a nice gentle draw off that right bunker. But the general contours of this terrain here does kick that ball a little left.
Good contact, good result. Well, it is nice to have that one in your bag, to be able to hit that long.
Yeah, that has to be at least 315 yards.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. On the green, and a chance for birdie here on the first hole. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Frank, this game will drive you crazy.
Yeah, you can do so many things right, and then just something so simple, completely wrong.
So just getting started, even par so far. Frank, this is a nice looking hole. Not long, only 371 yards, but challenging in its own way.
It is challenging. The best approach here really is a conservative tee shot to set up an aggressive second. Oh, beautiful swing, and the result is every bit as good.
That's nice to roll in a 25-footer now and then. Those feel good. But still, there's nothing like hitting that perfect tee ball. Long, straight.
Yeah, you can puff out your chest, last to play, the advantage, holes shorter. Basically, the list goes on. Rich, I thought he could get this far.
That just is amazing. Just a mind blower right there. Absolutely incredible. He made the shot. Frank, players had hybrids. Some had irons out off the tee on that short par 4 second. Time to get the big stick out here on third.
It certainly is. The third hole you play here, 3 totally different looks off the tee. This hole appears straightish off the tee, but well bunkered down the left, which makes you push that tee shot a little to the right.
And now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. With that ball sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Came to the putt, excited to make birdie. Now, settle for par.
Yeah, a little change in the attitude right now. You've let one go. You've got to really knuckle down there and make sure you don't drop a shot. It's important this one goes in.
Now at the fourth, par 3, and Frank, what's the key here?
Somehow find some green grass. The name Sandpit pretty much tells you what is around the green.
Good, clean contact and a nice result, and a chance for birdie coming up.
It's at sneaky distance.
Just broke away at the last second. Trying to stay steady, make a par. That's 2 under par, playing well. Frank, this looks like a fun hole. The first par 5 of the day, 535-yard fifth.
Yeah, as long as you've got something that doesn't go left off the tee shot and doesn't go right off the second shot, you'll be fine.
Up with the big boys now, Frank.
You saw that previous tee shot go 310. This one's further.
Okay, that last tee shot couldn't have gone 310 because it was a par 3. Get up there.
This one has a chance to be close. Frank, that is how it's done.
Yeah, take a gross of those. That is a lesson in itself.
And now a chance for eagle. This is an eagle attempt for Stenson. What a hole this is. 255 yards, par 3, water everywhere you look. This is a real test.
Yeah, it's called Amen. And whatever religion that you subscribe to, you better say a prayer before this one.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. That was like Usain Bolt, Frank, right through the tape.
Yeah, that first step, that was never going to stop.
Coming out of the rough and right up next to the hole. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. That had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
What are we doing?
Settles in over the putt. Oh, man.
And just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts.
That's going to be for double.
Time to move on to the next hole.
Ouch.
Frank, if you want to play this game at the highest level, and no doubt our players do, you have to sort of be tactical. Will you break down shots or break down a hole? How would you break down this hole in a very smart way?
Yeah, I know what you're getting at there. A lot of people would think 350 yards, you could bash a driver down there, you'd finish up in trouble. Well, the way to be aggressive on a strategic hole is to just put the first one in play in a position where you can attack with the second. And there's no shame in that. You can still walk off here more days than often than not with a 3.
Digs in, ready for the bunker shot.
Yeah, second shot here. Just kind of aim a little bit behind that ball, an inch or two.
Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round. My goodness, what does a guy have to do to make a putt out here?
That's what I want.
Needs this for par. Good stroke right there. That's a par and stays at 1 under. Well, Frank, here at the par 5 8th, 559 yards. Looks as though the player's getting a break from the water, but there is some trouble out there.
Yeah, there certainly is bunkering both on the left and the right. Once again, though, par fives are always an opportunity for the longer hitter. Even if you stray a little offline, then it just becomes a free shotter like it is for everybody else.
Wow, that is a monster drive down there, about 315 yards.
Oh, this is right at it.
And a chance for eagle after that perfectly played shot.
It's no snack, though.
So that was a medium length putt. Speed was right on track, but the read wasn't where it needed to be. Good try, just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
Just 5 feet left. In for par. Finishing out the front nine with a pretty difficult par 4. Again, water down that right side. Frank, the Skins game was played at PGA West, the stadium course, many years ago. In 1987, Lee Trevino did something that really stood out with a lot of fun.
Yeah, to make a hole-in-one anywhere is obviously something to be remembered. But when you do it on TV, national TV, and on a hole like 17, Alcatraz, all the way across the water, everybody complained about how hard the golf course was, and Trevino gives it that little bang, little cut, bang, in it goes, one. Trevino could play any golf course, no matter how hard it was.
It was a one that was worth 175,000, 175,000 bucks. That won him the carryover skin in the Skins game. But this one has a chance to be really good. Good strike. Good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Frank, break down this second shot here at the 9th hole.
The second shot's a little bit like the tee shot. We know that the biggest trouble is on the right with the water, but there's also a bunker between water and green. So Pete Dye's enticing you to try and play the correct shot, which is one that just moves a little left to right towards the flag. And there is a little bit of relief. If you just miss it a touch, you're in the sand, not the water.
Just like that, now at 2 under.
Okay.
Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Frank, this is a way to make golf easy when you can hit it that deep.
Oh, I'm going to say, I know that first number's a 3. I'm guessing the second one's a 2. Let's call it 320. There's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Regarded as a very accurate player, that shot says it all. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Well done. Another birdie, and now 3 under par. Frank, how about this hole, the par 5 11? Long one.
Oh, it is. And, you know, anything over 600 yards, only the longest it is the Bubba Watsons, the Dustin Johnsons of the world. The other ones that can get home on a hole like this. For the other ones, even those bunkers down the left side are sort of in play. You at least have to give them a cursory look off the tee. Nothing wrong with a par 5 that you can't reach. You still play it as a 3-shotter. In some respects, you get rewarded for laying up here because that water that comes in on the left-hand side, that's not going to be in play.
Wouldn't call it a great approach shot, but it still ends up in the fringe.
A little bit of magic from here. Yeah, this hole's not over. If you hit enough shots, every now and again, one's going to go in.
Crazy, crazy thing. Now the par 4 12 for only 363 yards, but Frank, it is intricate. There's a lot involved, isn't there, in playing a hole like this?
Yeah, I think this is where you have to work out, which clubs do you hit the best? Are you better with a 9-iron? Are you better with a wedge? Because that's the distance you want to hit it to. That's how you can be aggressive, even when you're laying up.
Tasty looking right there from just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
Oh, man. I thought that was going in the tall grass.
On the green, and a chance for birdie. Shouldn't be a problem here.
Well, that remains to be seen.
Three's company. It's good company on the card. Another birdie. Make it 3 on the round. Frank, what do you make of this par 3 13th at 214 yards?
It's another example of Pete Dye using those sort of very harsh wooden bulkheads that give you that such a definitive line around the edge of the green. Plus, it's his ability to turn a straight hole into a very angular or crooked looking hole.
Safely aboard. Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
Well, you could see he thought he had that.
It looked in the whole way until the end.
Just a little tap in here.
I wasn't really trying to make that.
Big Swede now with this for par.
Still
Frank, what's the best way to make 3 here at this 389-yard par 4 14th?
I'm not sure, really. I know there's 2 definitive options. Hitting it down the left or carrying over the bunker. And I think that's another example of Pete Dye. There's one of those holes you never really know if you've made the right play until you finish the hole.
Those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway. Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Now at the 15th, par 4, 468 yards. It is nicknamed Turning Home as we are making our way towards the close of this round.
Oh, yeah.
I'm loving that balance.
Good contact, good result. Frankie's cranking it and banking it. Giant drives, a boatload of birdies. What a round.
Yeah, these are the days you just dream for. We know golf's not that easy, but on a day like today, savor it and just keep going. Keep doing it.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Nice play right there. That's in pretty close. Good chance here. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, this could be an exciting and pivotal point in the round, the par 5 16th.
Especially if the player decides to have a go here. If you're going to take it on a direct line, then you've got to carry all of that bunker complex. But then the other thing to realize, what's the worst thing that can happen? Just in the bunker, right? It's worth a go. Either that, hit it down the right side. There's no way you're going to reach this par 5 and 2.
Wow, he moved that a long way right in the fairway.
Oh, that's nice. Get up, ball.
Playing his third here at the par 5. See if he can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie. Frank, 2 is nice, but
3 is even better.
you may have lost track at home, but we're keeping count. And that is 9 under for the day.
Oh, we're at 9, okay.
Now to the signature par 3. It only plays 168 yards from the tips, but the tee sits up high and the wind can blow, and a lot can happen here.
Oh, this is right at it.
Good, clean contact, and a nice result. And a chance for birdie coming up. This one just requires a little bit of focus. Oh, man. You can't miss him from that distance. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. And he makes it for par.
Stay at 9, and that's not terrible.
One great hole after another here at PGA West. The finishing hole, no exception. Frank, what can we expect here?
Great finishing hole. It's amazing. If you took the 3 bunkers that we're first going to see down the right side, this would almost be a nothing hole. Because they're perfectly situated here, they really shrink up that driving area down the left side. And this is just a reward for a great swing, a great strike, a great shot.
Good-looking shot right here. Doing whatever he wants with that golf ball. Moving it left, moving it right, hitting it straight when it's called for. He's doing it all. He has this for birdie.
About 10?
Wow,
Not
that was
quite.
so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, he couldn't hit that much better.
Nine under for the round. Really good round out there today. What's the mindset, Frank, to keep it going?
First thing, really, Rich, just try and keep the same composure for tomorrow's round. Get some rest. We know that. Shouldn't really have to hit the range. Swings in good position. Just keep it easy and visualize how tomorrow's going to pan out.